Hello everyone, I'm just popping before the video starting to say I'm really sorry this part 4 took so long to get out. I got quite busy with horses training, and then after I went to a rodeo tour for the whole July month, and then in between I kind of got sick. I'm still sick, so that's why I kind of sound funny. So yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, so really sorry that part 4 took so long to get out, but here it is. There is another endurance race coming out. It's at the end of August, and I will do it with some friends, so I'm really excited. It is another race organized by Wanderlust Ranch, so I'm really excited about it because I had so much fun the first time, and this time I will compete with people that I train with, so I'm super excited about that. Did I said I was excited about that? Well, anyway, here is the battle, and I hope you will enjoy it. Hello everyone, so here's the part 4 of the endurance race I've done the 2nd April. It was organized by Wanderlust Ranch. If you haven't seen part 1, part 2 or part 3, all the links are down below. So what happened in part 3? So we woke up from a camp that we did near Old Creek's Run. We stopped because we didn't want to continue our travel during the night. Then we continued towards Saint Denis. The horses were a bit frisky, a bit tensed, but it's usually like that on the third day of an endurance race. Horses start to be a bit tired. But what really kind of went down is when Speck saw a alligator that kind of threatened him. So it started to panicking and tried to buck me off. And with me trying to hang on, I hang on to try on the reins. So I unfortunately hurt him with his bit in his mouth. So he had a little like kind of scratch in his mouth. So that was quite unfortunate. We stopped a bit after Saint Denis in a big farm where people kind of allow us to pass the night in the barn. So we were really grateful for that. And yeah, we passed the night with the horses and everything went pretty smoothly. It rained a lot during the night, but I think we all find our sleep. My teammate Tina changed her horse in part 3 because she had a reserve horse which was called Jaina. So her horse was pretty fine, still quite a lot of energy compared to Speck that was kind of tired now. But I think being able to sleep in the barn really benefited Speck. Unfortunately, he still had a little wound in his mouth, but fortunately it wasn't big, it wasn't infected. Speck wasn't doing any different or anything. It wasn't showing any sign of discomfort except when I put the bit in his mouth. So I decided to ride him in a rope halter. Tina was a bit worried about that. She didn't know how he was gonna act, but I knew. I trained my horse to ride with or without a bit and still do their job, even if they don't have a bit. So I reassured her and told her that was part of my training, and Speck has training without bit and has training with bit. It's really important to me because if a horse is not listening to me because I lost something, like I lost a rein or my bit is not working or because he's injured, that for me is because I missed something in my training. So since it's so important to me for my training vision, we are trained for this, we are used to this, so I was really confident that my horse will do that perfectly and we will get to our finish point, which is Brathwaite Manor. here you can see me shooting some warning shots in the water. There were 2 or 3 gators around the bridge, and so I shot around them to be sure that they were kind of scared, so they were going away while we were passing on the bridge, so I was sure they weren't going to attack us. We're finally arriving to Brathwaite. I was super happy about it. Speck behaved like an angel, and yeah, this was the time for the traditional last gallop of the race, so here it is. We were finally here. We did our last gallop. We were arriving to the stables where it was the official finish. We had to calm down the horses from the gallop because they got really excited. That's normal. We ended up doing that last part, so from the stable we're around Caligo Hall and to Brathwaite Manor in just a few hours. So I was really proud. It didn't take too long, and that was perfect for our last day. Speck behaved really well, no problem with the rope halter, no problem with the gators, again just a bit tensed but absolutely normal. Tina was also very happy about her mares. She discovered a bit more about Kiri and what she had to train, and Jaina did excellent work, I think, so it was quite perfect. We passed around 4 days on the road together, so we got to know each other, and that was quite cool. I had so much adrenaline arriving in that finish line, but I was also quite exhausted. I remember that I was talking to Tina, but I don't remember what we actually said because I was on autopilot. So yeah, I started to untie Speck, we cooled down and be sure he was comfortable so like that he's not too sore tomorrow. I was just so proud of him. The objective was to start and finish the race with him and not use my reserved horse if it was possible, and he made it possible. So yeah, that was so good, and I'm just so grateful for this horse. He's so strong and so brave, and I'm really excited for the next race. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you the next time. Bye.